What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Southampton career mode here on FIFA 21. And today we are back in Champions League action. It's knockout stage time and we are taking on the mighty Juventus of Italy. We are away in the first leg in today's live game. Before we get into today's live game though, we do have a lot of catching up to do. We missed the whole of January on camera, but we have been very busy. The team looks a little bit different. Some people may be disappointed in that, but it's just how it rolled out. I couldn't really help it. And yeah, that's all I'll say for now. We'll go ahead and take a look at the results though since the last episode and how our January panned out. So last time we was here, we was taking on Arsenal. We beat them 2-1 in our final day of the calendar year. And January turned out like this. We took on Sunderland in the Cup and got a 1-0 win in the, I think that was the FA Cup, I believe. We then took on Stoke in the league and won by 5-0. An unbelievable result there. Stoke down at the bottom end of the table, really struggling. As I said, this was a much easier period of games for us. We then took on Derby County and beat them by 3-0. Again, clean sheet, lots of goals, a really good result. And then we dropped points, unfortunately, against Nottingham Forest in a 1-1 draw. Obviously, hoped for a lot more there. We needed to keep that winning streak going, but we couldn't do it against Forest. And again, they're one of the sides down the bottom of the table. We then took on Bournemouth in the Cup and got a 1-0 win. And finally ended January's games with a 2-1 win over Burnley, meaning we went unbeaten so far this calendar year. Then we moved into February, and we did have another Premier League game, a 2-0 win over West Ham United, leading us to today's game against Juventus. We then have Manchester City at the Etihad next in the league. I think that's going to be next episode. Today is going to be our one-game special Champions League. Next game is going to be against Man City. That one is, it's a pretty big game, and we'll go ahead and look at the table now, and the Premier League table first, of course, just to see how our results have left us in the league. And as you can see, 6th in the league now and drawing on points with both Chelsea and City. 1 point only behind Wolves and 3 points off second place Leicester. Manchester United a point back. Everton are 2 points back from us. So last episode we started at the back of the chasing pack and we were hoping we could push up in January. And I think we've done that. We're only 3 points off seconds, only 7 points off Liverpool at the top of the table. We've only lost one more than them this season. So the second half of the season goes, wow, we could still win the league. We're still there. We're still in with a shout. Champions League football is always going to be the target for us this season. But if we can put a good run of form together, maybe there is Premier League hopes for us. But that's not what we're here today for. We're in the Champions League, boys. We're back at it with knockout football. Juventus, we couldn't have hoped for a tastier tie. And away first as well. This is going to be a big test for us. An absolute huge test. We'll take another quick look at the draw for the Champions League. It's Salzburg and Inter, Monaco, Liverpool, Dortmund, Real Madrid, and a very nice tie. We also have Atletico, Manchester United, Lazio, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, PSG, and Villarreal, Man City. So some really big ties in there. Barca, PSG, Atleti, Manchester United. You expect City to probably get through here. Dortmund and Real Madrid. Liverpool, Monaco's actually a pretty good game. Salzburg, Inter. This is just a very good draw for excitement. I mean, for us, there's a chance we go out here. I'm not going to lie. We're taking on Juve. It's going to be very difficult. We have to see what their side looks like. But let's go have a look at how our side looks right now. And this is the picture. One main change is we were looking at a centre-back. And I know you guys had a few suggestions. And this probably wasn't one of them. But we've signed Reece James. He is a right-back. Garrett, yeah, okay. But 83 pace. He's a good defender. And he's okay on the ball. So he's a ball-playing defender. And I've convinced him that he's better at centre-back. And we are converting him to a centre-back, which is only going to take about 30 weeks. So, ready for next season. And we're playing him there so far. He's had a few games there, but he's not looked too bad. We also have Ben Godfrey signed from Everton. Again, a lot of pace in a centre-back. This guy not quite high rated as James at the moment, but another guy with a bit of potential. And you might notice that there's somebody missing from this team, and that is Jan Bednarak. Our big Polish centre-back has indeed left us. Where he's gone, you might ask. Well, Wesley Ho also left us. Cabrera left us, as you know. And Reece James signed for 37 million. Okay, we then signed Ben Godfrey on the 19th for 12 million. And if you're wondering why, it's because Napoli had signed Bednarak for 45 million. Meaning we needed another centre-back, which is why we went and figured out a deal for Godfrey. So we'd already signed James with the hopes of keeping Bednarak in the side. But Napoli came along, was like, you know what? We want him. And they've got a few Polish players already, Napoli. So we couldn't really keep hold of him. 45 mil is a big amount of money. And I thought, why not? It's going to give us a chance to change this team a little bit more. We bring in some good English talent in James and Godfrey. And even if Godfrey grows well, James moves to right back. And Walker-Peters maybe gets sold on or, you know, finds a different place in the team. There's a lot of options for us right now, and I'm happy and excited with how things are going for us. We've also had a few different things. Merk Dogan's gone out on loan for the rest of the season to FC20, which I think is a great move for him. Lundo, he's going to leave on a free transfer to Sunderland at the end of the season. And we also sold this guy, Connor O'Connor, a left back for 1.4. So a little bit of business done in January, but not too much. And that is how the side is going to be looking going forward for the rest of this season. Reece James is in at centre-back. And I think we're in a good spot right now. We're hoping the James gamble, if you like, pays off. It's something a little bit different. Adds a little bit of spice. But anyway, let's get into Juve. Okay, here's how the teams are going to be lining up then. We're going to go with our normal formation. James coming in at centre-back. Walker-Peters is going to stay at right back. Cacaret and Ward-Prowse are going to play as the two defensive midfielders. Puig's going to move to the attacking midfielder with Almada on the right, Ihatrin on the left, and Suarez up front. Juve are going to have Ronaldo, Chiesa, Dybala, Knight, Arthur, Wijnaldum, which is a really nice signing, Pizzi, and then three at the back of Deliveran Cellini. If Pizzi and Knight don't drop back enough, Ihatrin and Almada could have a little bit of space to work in here. We'll have to see how this game goes, but yeah, that's the teams. Let's get into the kickoff. Mladenovic is a left back, by the way. Is this Southampton's first ever Champions League knockout game? I don't remember them playing Champions League football recently, so I'm guessing this is the first time in history we're here. If it isn't, then well done Southampton for previous achievements, but if it is, this is a huge day for the club. Away from home as well. I forgot to mention that I think Reece James was actually our record signing in Southampton history. So a lot of expectation, but as you know, money inflation's going up. We're always going to have to make a record sign. At some point, we can't stay under what clubs previously signed. You know, we've got them into the Champions League. They've decided to let us have a little bit of money this January to try and push us through this game especially. So, yeah, overall, we're happy with how the club's treating us, and they've let us make that record signing. There could be more on the way next year if we're looking to improve further in this team, but we'll see how things roll out. Here is James Ward-Prowse for us early on. With Suarez in the middle moving early. We'll try and just dink this in here and test the hands of Areola, and he's going to come out and grab it comfortably in front of our big Colombian striker. Is Ronaldo with his first touch of the game. He's going to bring this forward, and Maxence Cacaret, that's absolutely brilliant, lad. Get back in there, not afraid to put a tackle in on the CR7. There's Almada. We'll find Ricky Puig. James Ward-Prowse for us. Movement from Ihatrin says he'll take it, and he's only got Chiellini over there, so why not give him it? Because this is where the space is. Look at this. Ihatrin runs on Chiellini. Good little challenge, though. Just dispossessed him, but I think that is maybe a key area for us to attack. Almada and Ihatrin today should have a little bit of room to think and get into the box and pick a player out. Decent strategy if we can execute it properly today. There's Dybala. We have to be aware that they have some phenomenal attacking options, some world-class, and potentially the world's best player in Ronaldo. That's obviously debatable. I'm sure some of you will tell me it's not right. Some of you tell me it is. But either way, here's Ihatrin. We've got a bit of space out wide already. Look at how narrow they're playing defensively. Cacaret's going to find Almada. He's got Delic over covering him, but we'll just hold on to it for now. Drag the centre-back out of that area, and we'll then find Walker-Peters. Now Cacaret into Puig, and Arthur's come through the back of Ricky Puig, and I thought maybe that should have been a free kick to us. It's not going to be given, and you're not going to be able to create anything Almada's throwing. He'll give it to Kyle Walker-Peters. Juve have been really poor possession-wise so far. They've kicked the ball out of play a couple of times and not been able to put any real attack together. Not to say that we've tested the hands anymore on Areola, apart from a corner early on. It's Cacaret. He'll find Luis Javier Suarez, and actually James Ward-Prowse has made a brilliant move, and can he get there? He can't. Delict with some really good defending, but the run from Ward-Prowse was there. The ball was good enough from Suarez, but the defender did enough to get back in and put us off and not get a clean strike away. And now here they come on the other end. It's going to be Knight to bring a fall for them. And Walker-Peters slows it down. Ronaldo finds Dybala, who squares it across, and Chiesa's going to tap it in for 1-0 Juve. They haven't looked dangerous at all, but they are ahead after 24 minutes in this one. It's not even a good pass, is it? Maybe it is. That's obviously just a terrible pass, but we deal with it. We move on. Juve 1, Southampton 0. Mladenovic is going to win that header, though. Here's James Ward-Prowse. A little bit of support as Ward-Prowse turns on Gini Wijnaldum really well, actually. And Puig and Suarez. And he's going to again, and it's going to not fall for Almada. Knight has only just denied him. That was almost a certain goal if we could have connected with the ball. Just couldn't quite pull it off. Again, Juve doing just enough defensively to stop us getting a shot away cleanly. But an away goal would be huge for us, that's for sure today. Here's Wijnaldum, and there's a bit of room out wide for Knight as he flies the ball out to the left midfielder. First touch was good. Inside now to Paulo Dybala and Cacaret with some real good defensive work now. Almada maybe counter-attack opportunity for us here. Suarez has it. A lot of men running. Just in straight lines is not good enough. Here is James Ward-Prowse. Back to Cacaret, who won the ball at the start of this attack. We'll then go back and patient play right now as we go back to Cacaret again. Now Ricky Puig. He needs to try and create something today for us in that middle. Now Suarez. And now Ward-Prowse. And again, good defending. Ihaterin's in there. It's going to be laid off. Ricky Puig. Can he get a clean shot away again? We just get smothered defensively. They've got 3 centre-backs. They're putting everything in front of the ball right now. Almada just need one clean strike. It's Ward-Prowse. He's got a little bit of room to hit one, and it's an easy save for Areola in the end. Half-time approaching. It's the first real shot we've had today. It's got through cleanly. Juve defending well for now. Got to try use our wingers a little bit more. Get them involved, because I think that's where the chances are going to be created. Everything we've done so far, we've kind of focused our attack down the middle. Knight's dropping back really well, though. Again, defensively they've done well. Here's Almada against Knight, though. Walker-Peters is coming, and we can give it to Walker-Peters. Maybe now there's a chance. We're going to swing it in, but they've got 3 giants defending, so even crosses aren't doing anything. They're happy and comfortable to defend headed crosses. We've got a corner, maybe something from a set piece. It's in. It's Areola come a long way to punch it. Almada is underneath it. He's got Dybala for company. His header's only going to find Pizzi, whose clearance will find Reece James. Arthur's ball for Juve out wide into Pizzi. Denovic is over with him, and he's going to get a cross in and all the way through to Reece James, who can just clear it for now. Wijnaldum will pick up a loose ball, though. Here's Arthur. Ball to find Knight. Dinks it to Ronaldo. And the ball through. Almost come off. I think he might have been offside. Reece James had maybe just stepped up in time. If he didn't, he was probably going to be in trouble there. There's Almada for us. We need to get something going here. Suarez. Come on, boys. Forward. We need to get a goal. An away goal for us, please. It's Ward-Prowse. Suarez has carried on his run here. He's got Varane for company. Suarez onto his right foot and puts it past the post. Now played. I think we need to change something. We'll take a look at the bench and what options we've got. We've got Diatta, Mauro Jr., Marcos Antonio, Sissoko and Ketty. I mean, options are here and available. We're going to bring on Crepin Diatta for Almada, who's been quiet today. Walker-Peters is really struggling defensively, though. It might be a change that we haven't done yet, and that's Sissoko to centre-back. Wait, no. We've got Godfrey. Godfrey to centre-back, and James to right-back is going to be the change we'll make for now. Maybe James is going to give us something a little bit more attacking down that right-hand side with a fresh Crepin Diatta to work with. Maybe it's the key we need to unlock this Juve defence. And Paulus Pogba is going to be coming off the bench here for Juve. Nice that they had him up the sleeve. You can see that one. Chiellini's pass will find Arthur. Varane's ball is a terrible one, and it's only finding Hatter and Puig. Was really loose from Rafa Varane. Pressure high up the pitch on Varane again here as he's got it, and this time he will find Paul Pogba. Cheeky dinked ball from him to Dybala. Bicycle kick to Ronaldo. His pass somehow just gets through to Federico Chiesa. Mladenovic's tackle was good. Ronaldo through to Chiesa. First time touch ball to the wide man, and it's eventually going to find Godfrey and Mladenovic and strike and saved. And that'll happen a little bit too quickly for me. We've survived it for now. 66 minutes played. Mladenovic has it for us. Ball up the pitch. Can he Hatter and just get round Chiellini? He can. Chiellini does not want a foot race here against the Dutchman. And he's going to get into the box. It's Hatter. Back post is Diatta. And it's just out of his reach. He will keep it in play though, Crepin Diatta. Now here's Reece James's ball in. It's going to be headed away from Matthias de Ligt at the front post. And Juve are going to survive this, I think. Even with crosses, we're going to struggle. We don't have a lot of high attacking. We have Suarez, of course. And here he is! And again, the finish just won't find the back of the net. Easy save for Areola. Cacaret was there. Here's Arthur. James is pushed up high. That ball should be ours now. Mladenovic is going to win the header. Ihattaren. Suarez. Puig. Ihattaren. Suarez. Surely now, as we're going to find Ihattaren. Ball across is going to be blocked. Ihattaren strikes and saved by Areola. 79 minutes played here. Still 1-0 to Juve. We can't get a real clean, good chance on goal. We're going to have a corner though, but we know crosses don't really work against this giant Juventus team. We'll look for the head of Luis Xavier Suarez, I guess, as it comes in. It's going to find Chiellini though, who's going to muscle in there and head it away for another corner. 10 minutes to go. We may have to go short here. I don't feel like a cross is really going to work. We're going to find Ihattaren and Chiellini's tackle. He's going to stop us for now. Ihattaren keeps the ball. Now here's Van Houten, not the man we want on the ball. Ricky Puig. Can't find room. Ball is going to find Suarez. And Diatta! Oh, he's put it wide. Big chance for Crepin Diatta. Took it first time. It's coming into him and he just can't bend it enough. Flashes past the same post that Suarez's shot earlier did and agonisingly wide. Just one away goal would be perfect. Right now we need it. Not happening. We're going to take Puig off for Nketiah. And we're going to take off Cacaret for... No, we're not. We're out of subs. Nketiah's coming on at camp. We need another striker. We need a goal. Puig off. Nketiah on. 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes to go now here in Italy. Ball forward by them. It's poor and it's going to now find Cacaret. Diatta. Suarez. Nketiah is through. One-on-one. Eddie Nketiah. Oh, he's saved by Areola. Oh no, Eddie Nketiah. I thought he was the hero. He breaks past Chiellini's challenge and the goalkeeper stands and saves Ward-Prowse's corner. Suarez's header can't control it and keep it down. Pogba's going to try and put a ball to Diaco. Now Ronaldo back towards Diaco again. Reece James though with some good defending and his ball finds Diatta, who struggles to keep possession there. Crepin. He's going to find Modric. What? Modric? No, that can't have been Modric. Surely not. It was Modric, and it's a good save by McCarthy. He was offside. Modric has come off the bench as well. This Juventus team is insane, and I'm not sure how we're still in this game, but we are. Here's Cacaret. Now Reece James can't get there ahead of Diaco, and the time's going to tick away off the clock, I believe, for us. It's Modric. Diaco. We've got 30 seconds of football left to play, and they've got a free kick. That might be it. They've got a free kick last minute. A chance to maybe make it 2-0 and make it really difficult for us in the second leg. McCarthy will line up his wall here. The last kick of the game for sure. It's going to be a defeat here in Italy for us. How bad will the defeat be? It's Dybala over it. He could definitely shoot from here if he wanted to. It's going to be a cross though. Dinked in. Godfrey with a head away. That's got to be it, referee. It is a 1-0 defeat to Juve. We're still in the tie, but this Juve team is unreal. Pogba, Modric off the bench. I mean, come on, boys. That's a team and a half. A 1-0 defeat's not bad. We bring them back to our place and hope that we can turn this back around. Of course, just an away goal might be enough for them. Chiesa's goal here today is what's going to separate us. That's going to do it for this episode, though, boys. Thank you very much for watching this one. We'll be back with a Man City Premier League game, which is huge with how the points are looking right now. That's a big game. Make sure you're back for it. I'll see you guys in the next one.